Okay, so now that we know what a series is, let's talk about how to find the sum of an arithmetic sequence when we only want to add the first n terms. Okay, so what are we doing here? So let's say we are given an arithmetic sequence like a series. Let's say we have arithmetic series like a sub 1 plus a sub 2 plus a sub 3, and we have few terms in between, and final term is a sub n. And say we want to find the total of these terms, like we want to add all these n terms. So this is called finite arithmetic series because here we have finite number of terms. So specifically we'll be having n number of terms, and you have to add all these things together. And further, these are like arithmetic sequence. Okay, so there's a formula. So this is a simple and elegant formula to find this sum, which is given by this formula. So here S sub n is the sum of the first n terms. Here A sub 1 represents the first term, and a sub n represent the nth term, and n is the number of terms. So you just add first and last term and you multiply by how many terms how many terms there are, and then you divide it by 2. So in order to calculate the sum of nth term of an arithmetic sequence, what you can do is you can add first and the last term. Okay, the next question, okay, most of the time we might be given, we'll be having our first term, but how do we get the last term? So to find the nth term of the formula, you can use the formula for arithmetic sequence. We already know that to get the nth term of an arithmetic sequence, we can use this formula. The first term plus n minus 1 times d. So d is the common difference, n is the number of terms. So you can use this formula over here to calculate the nth term. And again, you can use this formula to get the sum of n terms in an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so let's try some example. Okay, the first example, you are asked to find the sum of first 25 terms of arithmetic sequence this. Okay, so you're given few terms of an arithmetic sequence and you're asked to find the sum of first 25 terms. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to use this formula. The sum of n term is given by n over 2 a1 plus a2, sorry, not a2, an. So since we are looking at 25 terms, I'm going to rewrite this with 25 terms. So we need n is equals to 25, 25 over 2, and a1 is the first term. So in this sequence, the first term is 5, and we need to find the 25th term. We need to get 25th term. So to get the 25th term, I'm going to use the formula an equals a1 plus n minus 1d. So we can use this formula to find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. To do this, we need the common difference. And if you look at this uh, arithmetic sequence, you can see that the difference between each term is 9. So if you add 9 into 5, you'll get 14. 14 plus 9 23. 23 plus 9 32. Likewise, it goes on. So in this example, the common difference is 9 and n is 25. Okay, so let's try to calculate this. So a25 is equals to 5 plus n minus 1 means n equals 25, which means it's going to be 24 times 9. So 5 plus 24 times 9 is equals to 221. So if you keep getting these terms of this arithmetic sequence, so 25th term will be 221. So now I'm going to plug that into my formula. It's 25 over 2 times 5 plus 221. So if you use your calculator, you'll end up at 2825. So this is the answer. So this is the sum of first 25 terms of this arithmetic sequence. Okay, so now let's move to another example. So here you have to find the sum of first 35 terms of this arithmetic sequence. The first term is 2. Okay, here the sequence is not given. Instead, the first term and the common difference is given. So the first term is 2 and the common difference is negative 5. So we are looking at the sum of first 35 terms. So the formula is you have to divide n by 2. In this example, n is equals to 35. So 35 over 2, the first term is 2, and then you have to find the 35th term. Okay, let's get my 35th term. So to do that, I'm going to use this formula. A1 is equals to 2. That's my first term. And n is 35. And n is 35. So 35 minus 1 is 34 times d, which is negative 5. So if you use your calculator, here you'll end up with negative 168. And then I'm going to go ahead and plug that number into this formula. So then 22 plus negative 168. So here, if you use your calculator, it's going to be negative 2905. So this is the number you get when you add first 35 terms in this arithmetic sequence.